Hey, Guoba here with a bit of a different one today. I'll be talking about my first impressions of AFK Journey, a very charming and fun RPG game. I am sponsored by Lilith Games and AFK Journey for this video, but I did also download this game as soon as it came out on my phone regardless. First off, it's out right now and is completely free and available in many regions on PC and Google Play and iOS. Today, I'll be going through my experience on PC. So first off, the art is gorgeous. I played AFK Arena back in the day and you can still feel that same art style vibe as that game, especially with the characters they ported over. But the whole extra dimension adds a very cozy feel. The lighting and settings are very magical too. The music is very comforting and all around creates a nice experience to play in. You don't feel stressed to progress, instead you can take in the nice views, explore around, collecting items and looting chests. The environments feel very unique and interesting to explore, and even if you hate exploring, well, they give gems, so it's worth it. Next, the combat itself is quite cool. You can AFK it, as the title indicates, but if you do get your butt handed to you like I did, then you'll see there's actually a lot of strategy involved. Some people might be able to brute force through it, but if you're on the weaker side, using different units and combat mechanics to your advantage helps you beat content stronger than you, which I always love in games. There are short walls, high walls, barrels, specific enemy types that you want to focus on. There are leaders that empower each other, faction advantages, so you have to swap your units. There's a lot of cool things that make each important fight matter. There are a lot of game modes to enjoy too. One I especially enjoyed was Honor Duel, which is a PvP mode with heroes you don't even own, so you get to try the game's wider variety of heroes. It creates a fair PvP environment where even free-to-play players can excel. You can equip them with all sorts of items from a shop in between battles, and there's also actual PvP with your own units of course, where you can get weekly and daily rewards. There are dungeons you can enter, big boss battles where I got rolled by a snowman taunting my whole team. There are even guilds so you can team up with your buddies and fight battle drills. The heroes are wonderfully designed, especially with the faction system clearly differentiating each unit from one another. They also fit thematically with their kits. Now you do pull heroes from a wishing system, but during the release you can gain over 40 heroes for free, so it's really not hard to develop a very wide roster of units. You'll even get epic ones, which I think is crazy to give away, but there is also a dupe system to upgrade units, so it's fine to even get duplicates of them. The rewards are very satisfying too. In exploration you can discover chests that spew out loot all over your screen, and there are also free pulls inside some of them, which is lovely. The missions are very rewarding, and overall you should be able to get over 200 free pulls, which, if you're lucky like I was on this account, is a lot of high tier heroes. I have to say one of my favorite heroes are Smokey and Mirky. I love their little animation. They heal and give attack percent bonuses to my squad, and with them I felt kind of immortal in fights. I also got Vala in my very first temple on her banner somehow, and she is a very satisfying unit to use. She's a rogue that swaps between melee and ranged, and she kinda just one-taps the enemies when her ability is up, which I always love. My first S tier on the normal banner was Cessia, I think that's how you say her name, but I think everyone gets her, and she summons a big dude called Mr. Carlisle. Him alongside Smokey and my tank Lucius meant I had a whole team full of immortal yet high damaging units. But let's be real, the true top heroes are our hamster friends. I also love that the UI and controls feel great. There were some occasions where I wish I could click on something in a wider hitbox, but that's me being picky. I also like that you can use WASD on PC, as a lot of mobile ports have problems with accounting for PC players. There is always a joystick in the middle of the screen, but being able to move around like in any other PC game meant I could sit back with keybinds and enjoy the game. I also never experienced lag. Even in a seamless open world, there were no issues loading into other places of the world. Speaking of sitting back, there is so much good quality of life and AFK aspects if you do want to be lazy. You have auto leveling depending on your main roster of units, so you can focus on 5 and still have all other units level up respectively. You have auto equipping gear for certain class archetypes, so you don't need to worry too much about gearing units until later on. If you don't want to travel too much, you can teleport to waypoints, and you can even set your characters to walk on an automatic pathing system if you ever want to take a drink break. Of course, you also have the AFK Arena Auto Rewards Collector thingamajiggy. Now depending on how strong you are and how much you've progressed, you can claim rewards accordingly that accumulate over time, in-game and outside of the game. So it's really not a race to rush to endgame content. You can take your time, even take a break, and still progress. There are so many nice details too, like when you win a battle, your highest performing unit gets a cool animation. And my favorite detail is how your team is chilling after a battle in the menu, but also in the overworld. So I can pull my units and actually see all of them with me as if they were really traveling with my main character. It really adds to the cozy vibes from earlier, and it's also a little bit weird when you have a scary demon traveling with your little hamster buddy. Speaking of main character, you can fully customize them and you have emotes and outfits, and I got given a fun outfit, so you bet I kept that on the whole time I tried out the game. I like that you have your MC, but the other characters still get to shine in the story. It's also pretty funny when you get a title and you're just walking around with the word neat above your head the whole time. I really don't have many negative points with my experience. Now, I didn't reach the end game because it is a while away, so maybe there will end up being something negative. But the early game, exploring the overworld, and the game modes are a bunch of fun, so I can just stick to them if the sweaty game modes take too much out of me. I will be continuing my AFK Journey experience on my phone for fun, but it's nice I can take it out and progress when my videos are rendering or I'm waiting for something. I hope you enjoyed this first impressions on AFK Journey, and thanks again for the sponsor Lilith Games. Let me know below if you tried it and if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't, maybe go try it out today. Thanks for watching and have a Guoba day.